Hey, what's up, guys? I wanted to show you a quick, I had a conversation with somebody basically, and I wanted to show you guys how I think about the different roles I play in life and how I've been able to stay fit and healthy, basically my entire life, but then also how I've been able to show other people how to manage the different roles that they play. So first of all, check this out. When it comes to the roles you play in life, okay, you have parent, you have spouse, employee, boss, friend. This could be slightly different, but there's a lot of different ways that you're going to be going through life and the different roles you play, right? First of all, the way this was posed to me is when I was listening to a guy, his name is Jordan Peterson. He was talking about how men typically, but both men and women do this, is they'll bury themselves in work so much that they'll completely ignore the other roles in their life. And he said the biggest problem with that is oftentimes, what we want is not necessarily to be at 110, 120, 130% all in on one bucket, like let's say work, okay? But we'd rather actually be, check this out again, we'd rather actually be at 80% in each. Okay, so we're not performing at the best of our capabilities as a parent, spouse, employee, boss, friend, individually we're not. But if we were 80% in each, wouldn't that be better than 110% as employee? And, maybe it's just your 110% as employee, but then you're way lower in these because you put so much in this employee bucket that as a parent and a spouse, you're at 30%. And so the conversation I was having earlier, it was with somebody that it was an awesome conversation. Because we were able to talk about this person wants to lose, let's just say her name is Sally. We were talking, she wants to lose at least 50, 60 pounds. And this is super important to her. It's drastically affecting all areas of her life. So all of the different roles she plays as a friend, parent, spouse, employee, boss, you name it, is affecting her. And she's starting to take steps to prioritize her health. And so this is how I think about it too. But basically, she came to the conclusion she was about to take a promotion at work. Now, this promotion was going to drastically change the quality of her life in terms of she was going to have to go to work a lot more, yes, she was going to be making more per hour. She's going to be working a ton of overtime, so she was going to be making more money. Who knows how much more? Let's just say she was going to be making $20,000 more a year. However, because she had so much weight to lose, and this was drastically impacting her ability to be a friend, her ability to be a significant other, her ability to be a friend, her ability, because it was impacting her that much, okay? She realized that and we were able to talk through this, and I realized this in my own life when it comes to me being a parent or spouse or friend. It's I am consciously willing to make less money so that I can have a deeper and more fulfilled and more satisfied life. And that's what we came to a conclusion with Sally, okay? So with Sally, she basically had to go back and say, look, I don't want this promotion. I know I'm qualified, but my priorities right now are to get healthy. My priorities are to reverse this destructive trend that is impacting every single part of my life. And so maybe that's you. Maybe you are burying yourself in work, and I want to let you know it's not your fault. Nobody has told you before now about this bucket method where you can be 70 to 80% in all 5 of the roles, in all 5 of the buckets. You don't have to pour 110%, 120% in just 1 or 2 of them and then be drastically failing. Because maybe if you pour 120% into work and then you pour 120% into, being a friend, well, where does your health fall in, right? Where does your health come into that equation? It's going to drastically be impacted, and that's how you got to be 60 pounds overweight. Okay, so it goes along with my belief. Check this out. In health, a lot of times our health can come down to crucial conversations. Okay, so the crucial conversation this person, Sally, had to have with her boss is basically saying, look, I love the opportunity that I have here. I love the job that I have, and this is really, really, really hard for me to do because this person is a hard charger. Most people think overweight people are lazy. Most people think overweight people are, not hardworking, not disciplined. A lot of times they'll even tell me oh, I'm lazy. I'm oh yeah, really? Well, let's take a look at your job and career. You are incredibly disciplined. You're incredibly motivated. You are not a lazy person. I have to drill that into them because simply we're just getting the buckets out of alignment, okay? And so that's something I strongly believe is actually most people who are overweight are not lazy whatsoever. But that being said, weight loss and transformation many times has to come down to crucial conversations. So again, guys, thank you for tuning in. I wanted to just walk you through that real quick because it's something I believe so strongly that when it comes to crucial conversations, priorities, and then just being able to drill into people's like limiting beliefs that, oh, like I'm lazy, I'm not motivated. Oh yeah, well, how's that going in your job and career? You're actually doing really well. You love what you do, so we can translate that over to health and fitness. It's just a matter of strategy. It's a matter of getting with the right community. It's a matter of craft, okay? CRAFT, that's community, reprogramming your mentality, accountability, and then fitness that you love so you can get that total transformation. All right, so again, happy Monday. Hope you guys are having a great week. Get great start to your week. Have that conversation this week if that is you. If you're over 40, 50 pounds overweight, you want to drastically change that, it could come down to you evening out those buckets, okay? Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you guys soon.